As Russian tanks rolled into parts of Ukraine's capital, terrified locals in the north of the city filmed from above as the invaders inch closer to central Kyiv. An assault from all angles, this camera in the south capturing ground forces advancing too before Russian troops disabled it. Trying to keep track of their movements, Ukrainian leaders have urged people to do whatever they can to stop them.
Today we are addressing everyone who can organise resistance to the enemy, who can help to fight with weapons, to those who can prepare Molotov cocktails to meet the enemy on our soil.
The darkness before dawn this morning broken as skies above the capital were lit up by explosions. This one reported to have happened when a Russian missile was intercepted above the Pozniaki area in the early hours. Sustained airstrikes hitting areas on the outskirts of the city too. Daylight brought scenes like this and stories of panic.
My mother screaming, wake up, wake up. I am waking, all in the dust, screaming, alert from the cars. I don't even know. Maybe this is the shelter, maybe this is the rocket launcher. All in a panic and smoke from the fire. We take off our bags and leave in the house.
As air raid sirens continued in Kyiv, the country's president tried to sound out a way out of this conflict.
I'd like to address the Russian president again. Fighting is going on in the entire territory of Ukraine. Let's sit down for talks to put a stop to people dying.
But like this bridge destroyed in a battle between Ukrainian and Russian forces northwest of Kyiv, getting his message across to the other side may be difficult. Russia's president, briefing his country's Security Council, urged people in Ukraine to turn on their leaders.
Once again, I appeal to the servicemen of the Ukrainian armed forces. Don't let neo-Nazis and banderites use your children, your wives, and old people as human shields. Take power into your own hands. It seems that it will be easier for us to come to terms with you than with this gang of drug addicts and neo-Nazis who settled in Kyiv and took all Ukrainian people hostage.
Many have now left cities like Kyiv, but are torn between not being there to defend their home and being in a place of safety.
We moved to the mountains about 3 weeks ago because we were monitoring the news and we were expecting something to happen. So we've been in a safe place, but another part of me feels ashamed that I can't be there to help and scared for our soldiers, our people, our innocent civilians.
Some civilians trying to escape Ukraine last night were prevented after the government banned men between 18 and 60 from leaving. This footage reported to show families being split up as sons and fathers were sent back to fight. Much of the defence will focus on protecting Kyiv. As Russian forces descend, Ukraine's people will defend. Alan Jenkins, 5 News.